Hello, my friends. I am coming to you from my kitchen with a visual that I want to share with you on setting the right priorities to really make the most of your time. Because this is something I saw way back in the 80s. And I think if you were around in the 80s, you may have seen Stephen Covey use this example. I've got the mason jar, I've got the sand, and I've got the rocks. And I've got some water. It's off camera. And here's the thing. If we go about our life and we are just filling our life and our days full with all the basics, like picking up the kids from school and making dinner and doing wash and keeping the house clean and planning things that are just part of our day and PTA meetings and taking baths and taking the dog to the vet and all of the things that make up our life, our time gets full, and our days get full. And as you can see, the smoke clears. This is a pretty full life. And when we want to put in the big important things like trips or building relationships or having a special time with our kids, because that's a priority, pretty soon, all these big things that are really important will not fit in our life, right? It becomes overflowing. And next thing we know it, years have gone by and we haven't done any of the things that we really wanted to do. So what the key idea is, we're gonna take all the sand out, and we're gonna say, what about putting our key things in first, the things that are most important to us? For example, my relationship with my husband, having a healthy marriage relationship, my relationship with my kids, my relationship with my sisters. Relationships are big rocks in my life. I want them to go in first. And then what about the goals for things that I have, like trips that I want to take? That's a big goal. Or accomplishing something, like I got my certification in positive psychology. That was a big goal that had to go, and I had to figure out how to make that happen. Or what about your hobbies? Things that you really love that often get left out, like your book clubs. Or maybe your exercise, which is important, right? Because we've got to keep the health good. Or maybe there's a big trip and travel that you really wanted to do, but you've been putting off because you never knew when you would have time to plan for it. Those are the big rocks that have to get filled in first. And then, you see, they're all in there. And then look what happens to all the dailiness. Then I have to do the dishes. Then I have to plan the meals. Then I have to do pickup from school. It's all fitting in. Then I have to do some more laundry. And then I have to clean the house. And then I have to have a date night. Well, I get to have a date night with my husband. Then all the other things that I want to do, go to exercise class, you name it, it all gets put back in. But look at the difference. Not only, oh, can you see that? Well, now it's all covered up by the dailiness, but those rocks are in there. And here's the really magical part. I made a mess. The really magical part is that even when you get your rocks and even when you get your dailiness stuff in, there's still time and space for the serendipity. And that's where the water comes in. And I have not practiced this, so we shall see if it works. Theoretically, this is when the serendipitous fun stuff can come in. Like, oh, this is gonna work. Like time with your friends, time with your kids, extra fun things. How about your girlfriend calls and says, come meet me for lunch? Oh, how am I gonna fit that in? Oh, magically enough, I do. And I could go on and on because there's actually still room for this water for me to keep filling up my life with good stuff. And that's what I want for you. I want you to be able to put all the important things to you in your life. I want you to fill it up with the stuff that makes up our days. And then I want you to have extra room for the good stuff that is bound to come when all the other things are in order. So I hope this helps, and I'll look forward to talking to you again soon. Bye.